And now for an amazing true story from the book of Exodus, chapter 1, verse 22 through chapter 2, verse 10.
Many years before, Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, had invited God's people to come and live in his country.
The land of Egypt is open to you.
But over many years, God's people, known as the Hebrews, grew in number. This made the rulers of Egypt very afraid.
They could fight against us and win. Let's keep them under control. Make them work hard.
So the Hebrews were forced into slavery, but even then, their numbers continued to grow.
Preposterous! We must stop this. On my order, every baby boy must be thrown into the Nile River.
It was terrible news. A girl named Miriam stared with eyes as large as saucers as their father told them all about Pharaoh's new law.
What will we do if Mama has a boy?
They all looked at Miriam's mother, who was going to be having a baby any day now.
It will be okay, Miriam. God will help us figure out what to do.
Soon after, Miriam woke in the middle of the night. She ran over to her mother, who smiled and held out a wriggling, wrapped bundle.
Look, Miriam, you have a baby brother.
Miriam's heart raced as she rocked the tiny child.
Shh. We'll never let soldiers take you away.
For the first few months, it was pretty easy to hide the new baby. But as he grew, so did his lungs.
What if someone hears him? Quick, Miriam. I have to stay back here with the baby. You answer the door.
Miriam's mouth was dry as she rushed to the front room and opened the door a small crack. 2 soldiers glared down at her.
We heard noises.
Heard noises, we did. Worse than 2 dogs fighting over a cow's tail.
Maybe it was 2 dogs?
Tell us, girl, is there a baby boy in your house?
Pharaoh says we're not allowed to keep baby boys.
Boys not allowed, yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself, little lady.
Enough. Keep quiet, or we'll be back.
Miriam collapsed in relief against the door. Then she ran to her mother.
They'll come back. We can't keep the baby here anymore.
Where do you think we should hide him?
Someplace they'll never look.
Through the window, they could see the tall reeds that surrounded the Nile River.
What about the river? But won't he get wet?
We could weave something to keep him safe and dry. Again, Miriam stared out the window. Across the field, the tall grasses waved gently in the breeze.
A basket! You want to make a basket?
Exactly. Your father has a pot of tar. We'll use that to keep the water out. And we'd better do it fast. Let's hurry. Leaving Miriam to watch the baby, her mother quickly gathered reeds at the river and wove a basket. She covered the bottom with sticky tar, just like a tiny boat. Gently, she put her baby inside.
God keep you safe. I can stay close and watch to make sure he's okay. That's a wonderful idea.
All afternoon, Miriam stayed hidden in the tall grass. She kept her eyes fixed on the basket as it floated in the still water right at the river's edge.
Ugh, this grass is really scratchy. Oh no, someone's coming.
Miriam crouched down and peered through the reeds. She could just make out a small group of women approaching. The tallest girl wore a beautiful jeweled headdress.
Pharaoh's daughter.
Sure enough, the princess had come down to the water to bathe. Miriam crept closer and closer through the grass until she could hear.
What is that thing bobbing in the reeds? Bring it to me at once.
Miriam's breath caught in her throat as one of the attendants picked up the baby's basket and took it straight to Pharaoh's daughter.
What if she tells the soldiers?
The princess stared in amazement as she lifted the baby from the basket. Then, her face softened.
Why, it's one of the Hebrew babies. Poor little thing.
Miriam's mind raced. The princess really seemed to care about her brother, but the Pharaoh's daughter wouldn't want to take care of a baby all by herself.
I've got it.
Miriam didn't give herself time to be afraid. She sprang up and ran to the princess.
Oh, what have we here? Well, if you'd like, I could get one of the Hebrew women to take care of the baby for you. That's perfect. Go at once.
Miriam sprinted across the fields to get her mother, and the 2 of them returned again to the bank of the river. Pharaoh's daughter cradled the baby. Though she clearly loved this child, she had no idea how to care for him. Miriam bravely spoke up.
This woman can help. Thank goodness. Here, take this baby. Care for him. I'll pay you.
Pharaoh's daughter handed the baby back to his very own mother.
His name is Moses, because I pulled him out of the water.
So Miriam and her mother took the baby boy and cared for him. So because of Miriam's quick thinking and imagination, they no longer had to hide their baby boy, so he could and did make all the noise he wanted. And when Moses grew older, he went to the palace to live as the son of the princess.